James Kaufman, World News Report today. Whistleblower sounds the alarm. Major food production plants in Minnesota have brought in Somalians who are defecating and urinating in all the products. This food is being distributed all over the United States and Canada. Here's a list of all the major food processing plants in Minnesota, which includes General Mills, Land O'Lakes, Schwan, Pepsi, Coca-Cola, Kemp's Dairy, and Pilgrim's Pride, who have hired the Somalians who are actually defecating and urinating in all the products. Hormel Foods, Austin plant, Austin, Minnesota. Quality Pork Processors, Austin, Minnesota. JBS Pork Processing Plant, Worthington, Minnesota. Jennie-O Turkey Store Plant, Willmar, Minnesota. Jennie-O Turkey Store Plant, Faribault, Minnesota. Jennie-O Turkey Plant, Melrose, Minnesota. Jennie-O Turkey Store Plant, Montevideo, Minnesota. I'm going to go over several of these plants and we're going to listen to the whistleblower himself. Jennie-O Turkey Store Plant, Pelican Rapids, Minnesota. Schwan Food Plant, Marshall, Minnesota. Faribault Foods Canning Plant, Faribault, Minnesota. CHS Soybean Processing Plant, Fairmont, Minnesota. CHS Oilseed Soy Refining Plant, Mankato, Minnesota. We need to get this fixed ASAP. Cargill Turkey and Cooked Meats, Alberta Lee, Minnesota. Cargill Protein Processing Plant, Monticello, Minnesota. Cargill Protein Processing Plant, Big Lake, Minnesota. Land O'Lakes Dairy Food Plant, Melrose, Minnesota. 3 General Mills plants in Fridley, Chanhassen, and Minneapolis, Minnesota. 2 Kemp's Dairy plants in Minneapolis and St. Louis Park, Minnesota. Pilgrim's Pride Poultry Plant, Cold Springs, Minnesota. Pepsi Beverages Bottling Plant, Burnsville, Minnesota. Coca-Cola Bottling Plant, Eagan, Minnesota. This is a organized attack on the American citizen by the Somalians, and it has to be stopped. Let's listen to the whistleblower. This is crazy nuts.
I've seen that my former home state of Minnesota is currently in the news due to Trump and the Somalian issue. I worked in a major food production facility that supplies the United States and Canada with food. I watched as they brought Somalians in, and they began to urinate and defecate wherever they pleased within this food production facility plant. We had to put up signs explaining how to use the bathroom correctly, but yet it was never corrected. I seen as grown men wash their genitals within the sinks, made homemade bidets from the garbage in the break rooms, and then brought in a roach infestation to the plant. Once again, I will tell you this is a major food production facility and cannot shut down for anything. I did, however, have it shut down once for a lockdown, due to one of them returning to the food processing facility with a knife. It's a real problem, and it's a major reason why I left Minnesota. I just want everyone to know that I hold no ill towards these people. It's not their fault. They come from somewhere that has a private problem and is ran by tribes. There's no rule of law. How do you expect them to integrate within modern society is beyond me. I do, however, blame the state of Minnesota. I watched as they brought these people in with the sole purpose of driving down the wage. They want to make wage slaves. People ask themselves, how is it that someone could work this job? How else will we get people to work here? Unless we bring in immigrants. You're holding them hostage. You are bringing these people in and holding them hostage. They are nothing more than a modern slave. I've seen it myself. As these poor people come into this country and are treated so horribly in these jobs, or are forced to integrate into something that they don't understand, on the sole fact that they're trying to feed their family back home. It's a terrible thing, and it's truly sad to watch. As I said, I hold no ill will towards these people, and I understand why they did come to this country. I completely get it. I would also want to try to leave Somalia, or Mexico, or wherever else these people come from. But when they get here and are forced to do the slave labor of the entitled and rich, who watch their lawn get pampered by them, or their food made by them, or even driven around by these people, it's wrong, and we all know it. And it's time to stand up and do something right about it. Is that sending everyone back? I honestly don't know. But we need to do something. It's a sad situation that the United States has put itself in and has allowed to happen. With the rise of inflation, the problems will only get worse. Right now is the time to try to act either by raising the wages and allowing these people to integrate into society, or by sending them back. There's no in between. I don't know what else to say. I seen a country growing up that was rich, and I felt like I always had hope. Currently, I don't. This is larger than a Somalian issue, and larger than what I've seen in food production. This is a true problem for America.
What I will say is when they did raid some poultry plants in Minnesota, the very next day they had 1,000 resumes for those jobs, 100 jobs, all the people that were taken and deported by ICE. Caucasians need the work and applied for those low-paying jobs immediately. That was the last plant I saw raided. I think the managers themselves were surprised to see 1,000 resumes. Shows you how bad the American is hurting. Now, this food is going everywhere over the U.S., all around the U.S. and Canada. We have to get these people deported as quickly as possible. They can never assimilate. For a Somalian sneaking into the U.S., it's like going to sleep 500-600 years ago and waking up in an industrial society with rules and different standards of cleanliness, etc. It's not possible. Please, shut these plants down tomorrow, ICE. Please, for America's sake. Remember, it's our food. God bless. Please share. Please subscribe if you haven't. And always remember, anything's possible. Bizarro world.